This strength and guidance. I cannot help but feel that this collective is just kind of like wondering when there will be I don't know, let's just see where this goes. Source. Forgiveness and understanding, conflict and defeat. So, somebody, I'm hearing a church song in my head. I'm sorry. Everything and every belief I'm starting to see is extremely valid. Even those who view things from, as a lot of us are deconstructing from the trauma, right? But religious trauma. I am still hearing what I'm hearing. A lot of my spirit team is still religious in nature, but somebody's singing, I surrender all. And my team does those religious songs a lot. Somebody is surrendering. Like spiritually, though. Right? And what is coming in, all right, both of these came out together. Conflict and defeat, and forgiveness and understanding or understanding. There is, at least on your side, this understanding that something is just done. It's just the entire spiritual warfare that has been going on with whatever this is for you. Somebody has at least revealed a layer, at least, of defeat. A layer or or you've seen in the way that Source Love Energy has shown you a white flag of sorts. And I feel like you've even waved a white flag. You like, I can't live with any kind of this crap anymore. I any hurt and pain that this caused you eventually could not rest in that hurt and that pain or that bitterness or that anger or that whatever. You had to find, whether you call it forgiveness or you call it just some sort of peace where at one point in time that potentially hurt or anger or bitterness lived. And if you are not in a place where you can say that you've been through enough hurt and pain and enough trauma where it did affect you that way, this might not be for you. Either way it goes, what has come in place is this energy of it's done, it's over. And what is happening now and what is trying to transpire is at least some sort of forgiveness and understanding on your side of the street. Whether it is forgiveness you want to call it or not, you don't have to come to forgiveness to find peace. It is just a understanding of the hurt and the pain. That cycle just needs to stop. You're willing to no longer entertain it in your physical 3D, but you kind of feel this energy as if the spiritual warfare or the entity, if you will, that was so like hard on your heels and hard on your heels and hard on your heels, because you've come to this massive place of just like understanding the hurt and the pain, is the reason for all of this. It can't move forward. There's no more attacks left within it, because this forgiveness and understanding that you have implemented, anytime it's like, aren't you mad about that? Or aren't you pissed off about that? Da 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 da. They still having a problem, whatever, right? You're just like, the battle is already won, because I understand that the reason why they treat me the way that they treat me is because of their hurt and their pain. Within that, the spiritual warfare has just, it feels like that spiritual warfare in itself is just done. Like, that is what has been defeated. Solar plexus chakra. It feels like whatever this was, it sunk its teeth or its claws or whatever you want to call it into your energy or into your life in general for a very long time. The number 3 is significant. But through the power of self-love, it feels like you have become back in control over your own life. This no longer dictates or controls you. this no longer makes you feel this way. You have gotten back in control in every aspect of your life. Mentally, the spiritual warfare of it, the physical warfare of it, however it was transpiring for you. You just needed to keep implementing the perspective and the energy, like in response to whatever negative energy was being projected to you, into you, or towards you, that was going to dissolve its power. That's really the whole point of forgiveness. It's not even really about forgiving the person. It's about, I don't want to continue to be attacked in this way for anything. So it's about, like, love dissolving all negativity. It's kind of that energy, utilizing whatever kryptonite is needed for this energy that was constantly controlling you in some sort of way, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. It was just about doing whatever you needed to do, implementing whatever kind of energy you needed to, thought, word, or action, or perspective, to have its claws and its teeth and its whatever to release you, for lack of a better word. I know we don't use the word release, but get you out of its grasp. You're not being controlled by it anymore. And within that, it doesn't know what to do other than what feels like, face itself, or whatever. It's just not in your life. Patience and planning. Okay. You've been very patient. Source is recognizing that you have been very patient within a certain area. You've proven your patience, and you've continued to just keep on keeping on despite. Okay. Okay. So you have learned, it says, you have learned from experience, more inner study is now required to further progress. So because of a certain level of experience, you're like on the next level here now. But somebody is not working with their ancestors. Okay? See, the partnerships and alliance in reverse, the white eagle in reverse. Okay, this is like a broken connection. Something to do with the ancestry line. I don't think this is for you. But I think that you needed to do something. You needed to break a certain connection for your ancestry line. Or broken connection. Because somebody would not heal a wound or a pattern within their family line. You are doing that. I know that for sure. But somehow, some way, there's somebody that is in resistance to that calling right now. And it has to do with their DNA. Okay. Whatever this is, what I just talked to you about, it no longer disrupts or disturbs your spirit in a way. It doesn't rock your stability anymore. It doesn't make you have some sort of tower anymore. It doesn't penetrate your spirit. You, once again, solar plexus chakra, you've gotten control over this. I think that's it. What did I say at the very beginning of the reading? I'm going to leave it with that. I surrender all. This spiritual warfare, or whatever it has been that has been going on for so long that you finally have broke free from, cycle, right? Contract, right? Karmic cycle, whatever it is for you, right? You have completely surrendered it on every single aspect of it. No longer are any of these lessons for you to learn. What you have done for your family line, you've already learned you've already broken free and listened to what your ancestors were asking you to do. All the other lessons are for somebody or something else within this and what they are supposed to do for their ancestral line. It's kind of just about sitting down and enjoying your life and your reality.